mythical afternoon, everyone. It's the one and only V, the Gorilla Economist, coming to you live with my man El Cuco, working the airwaves, making sure this broadcast is coming out crispy and clean. We have with us the one and only Grecian with the silver tongue, the one and only Gus Demas from perpetualassets.com. And folks, if you're watching your 401k become a nothing in 1k, you need to reach out to Gus and Will over at perpetualassets.com and let these guys help you take your financial lives and your investments by the balls. Grow a spine. Contact Gus or Will today. And also check out our paid sponsors, mycbdedibles.com, mycbdedibles.com. Well, there's delicious coffee, white chocolate pecan almond truffles, or whatever the heck it is you want. Maybe you want some dog food for you, some doggy treats, or coconut oil infused CBD, which is great and calming for this stressful time. Go there, mycbdedibles.com, and you will help support this broadcast. And also check out the Patreon, where the Senor Gorilla himself, the Gorilla in the Economist, is breaking it down to you guys, the play-by-play of what's going on. Hey. Patreon.com/the Gorilla. And with that all out of the way, CJ and Gus, what's going on, guys?
Good morning, bro.
How are you, my friend? I know when I came on, you were talking about cleaning and getting all the stuff done and...
Well, like I said, man, I was telling CJ, like, I've never, between the cabin fever and my OCD and blah, 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 I've literally never, I'm about to go crazy, mind you, because I can't, fucking bench press or fucking, bang hookers. But I've never been more productive in my life than the last 5 or 6. I'm working, 16-hour days. I wake up at 5 or 6. Start chopping shit down right away, and then I'll make crypto trade calls until fucking 9-10 p.m. at night. So it's a full day. It's you drive yourself nuts a little bit because I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. But dude, we have a lot going on, man. Between the fucking all 3 of our products going on, we just launched Canada crypto purchases. I was texting CJ. I got Sasha looking into. I basically have Sasha looking into every fucking English-speaking country. So UK, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Singapore.
Why?
Why the fuck not? If there are 4 variables, it's not as though, dude, crypto's not fucking metal. I don't have to worry about shipping shit. So you're not dealing with customs. There are 4 variables as a crypto OTC desk or crypto dealer that you have to look at. It's the government is variable, the big variable. Make sure you're completely compliant on FinCEN, blah, 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 Financial Crimes Unit. Yeah. And this may shock the shit out of most people, but the U.S. is terribly comfortable usually with money coming into their country. Where they're uncomfortable is money going out.
Oh, yeah.
So that's when they have a real problem.
This is why I keep telling people like who think they can get around it by wiring hundreds of thousands of dollars outside of the country to a Commonwealth country with a registered crypto dealer. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude, it's very
they'll never find me.
So we're airtight. We are airtight. Listen, dude, me and Will always tell each other, and like if anyone calls shady on the phone, our priority 1 through 5 is making sure a SWAT team doesn't kick our fucking doors down.
Exactly.
There is no amount of money that is, in my mind, that is worth me being in a cage. Period. End of fucking story. There is no amount of money. So as a crypto desk, a crypto dealer, our first priority is federal compliance. Not because I like it, but because it sucks.
No choice.
It costs money, it costs time, it costs resources. We have to throw lawyers at it and accountants at it and compliance training at it. Yeah, you have no fucking choice. They got you by the balls. It's like play ball or we're going to throw you in a fucking cage. Done. We're in compliant. So once you clear the compliance hurdle, which that's the easy part, then it's KYC, know your customer, have access to all the international data, country by country, et cetera. Then it's the bank, getting a bank that is cool with crypto, then getting a bank that's cool with this, then getting a bank that's cool with that, and then getting a bank that's cool with international business. So once you are doing it domestic, and again, this is me kind of like maybe telling competitor what the fuck they do, so it's stupid partially, but yeah, we just launched in Canada, so there's not much stopping me from launching everywhere else they speak English. Sure. Why wouldn't I do crypto in Singapore? I mean, why the fuck not? If the U.S. government is cool with it, and all the other variables are in line with it, I could sell crypto to anyone who speaks English. So I don't have time to sit here and be depressed and watch Netflix all day. As we said, I see opportunity. I don't see tragedy. This depressions have happened before. Shit has melted before. Governments have got to, they let them print till they fucking turn blue in the face. What's going to come out the other side of this? And again, it's my captivity has been both a blessing and a curse. I don't know if it's been good for my health. I'm drinking a lot more bourbon every night, but dude, it's there. You get bored a little bit. You're like, how long can I stare at fucking numbers and contracts all day? So yeah, I'm starting to drink Bloody Marys at 8 p.m. Fucking nuts. But yeah, it's there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. I am viewing this as bringing people on board with the company, expanding to new markets, and trying to be ready for the other side.
Same here. I'm setting myself up for some domination. I've there's some projects I'm working on, and for a while, it's finally coming together, and we've had to readjust here and there. And we're like, you know what? Now we have an amazing opportunity in front of us, and like, dude, let's just go for broke. Let's just swing for the fences. Now's the time to do it, baby. It's blood in the streets, and it's time to go. It's time to go.
I'm gonna open up a landscape business for all those bottles accumulated through this shutdown. What to do with
Dude,
follow me on more. I was following one guy. It was hilarious. It was let me see if I could pull it up. It goes, and for more cooking ideas, if I could pull this up, this is so freaking funny. You see this guy, he had like a slice of white bread with one slice of salami on top and some crinkled potato chips on the side on a paper plate. And for more cooking ideas, follow me at
the memes are starting to come out full swing the last week. Like,
oh yeah,
and they're still coming from the right. Obviously, the left still can't meme, but our group text thread has been fucking hilarious.
The left is humorless, man.
Oh, dude, they can't offend anyone. They can't offend anyone. It's nothing's changed. They would rather die than being called xenophobic. That's where they've.
Have you seen the leftist woke comedians?
No, what are they?
There's these two guys like, yeah, we want to make sure that we don't say anything offensive. So, and they played a clip. I think it was on Vice. Vice did it, right? Or Vox, one of those stupid left-wing, weenie, wet noodle, spineless, gutless, liberal shows, right? And you got these two guys. I mean, these guys are like, I don't know. They're like, one chromosome away from being full-on female. It's just ridiculous. I think between both of them, they have the testosterone levels of an eggplant. And they're literally out there trying to say the most inoffensive jokes, and it was just cringy, man. The liberals are not fun, man. They're really not.
Bro, I don't have. Listen, I don't usually forecast, but here's what I will forecast with a certain amount of certainty: PC is fucking dead. It's over.
Oh, it is,
and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because forget about me and you, and the guys we talk to. We've never had a problem being offensive. It's the guys in the middle, the independents, who are kind of like, oh God, I don't want to say gender pronoun. The bathroom, gender neutral bath. Those people in the middle, when they're in breadlines, the walking on eggshells goes out the door. You don't, the time to be polite, they're inventing new genders and all their bullshit and social contract. That's all fine.
So what can we do today? This is a day 25 of lockdown, and I've come up with a new gender.
Dude, that shit don't fly with people when they're starving. So when everything's fine and fucking when the world was normal or normal, whatever, 10 weeks ago, people in the middle, like the people who were like, they would put up with that shit. They would be like, yeah, whatever. We don't want to offend you. Dude, now they're fucking going in parking lots waiting for fucking cans of Spam. They don't give a fuck about fuck your bathroom, fuck your gender, fuck your everything. It's not flying anymore, dude. I'm telling you. And in 6 months, those Twitter fucking liberal trolls will no longer exist, or they will exist, but no one will. Alyssa Milano won't be retweeting them anymore.
No,
Yeah, no, it's fucking gone, dude. It's dead.
You got AOC saying that they should investigate Joe Biden's sexual assault claims, and I'm like, yo, the bartender has a death wish.
That motherfucker's gone, dude. There's no way they're gonna let that dude run. I just don't see it. I think they're gonna pull. And dude, I'm usually not into rabbit hole shit, but I would, if Vegas was putting odds on, if the casinos ever reopen, I think they're gonna pull some sort of Como switcheroo.
Yeah, that's what happens. CJ, share my screen.
For what?
I'm endorsing you, Joe. Hold on. Joe, I'm gonna endorse you. For what?
Dude, there's no way. They're not gonna. Dude, even Rogan, like, it came out, and it's Mike Tyson versus a 3-year-old baby. Like, there is no fucking way. Dude, he doesn't know where he is. Like,
no, he doesn't. He has no clue.
And it's, dude, even my mom, who sometimes gets her girl power fucking bullshit on, and she has 3 sons. We have to check her ass. Like, even I had her laughing because and this isn't a bad thing. Our grandmother and grandfather lived with us, and grandma started. I was at the time when she passed. I was in my early 20s, and she had dementia the last 3 years.
Sure.
And I had my mom laughing the other night. It was because I started bringing up stories about grandma, how she reminds me of Biden. I'm like, remember when grandma, we used to lock the door? Dude, my grandmother used to leave the house in the middle of the night and start walking out into the street and highway and shit. Like, so
oh my God.
Dude, I would wake up as like a 22, 23-year-old kid and go like, where the fuck? I drive around the neighborhood at night trying to find her and blah, blah, blah. And we started locking the doors. She'd fucking, like a mouse, she'd fucking go through the window. Like, we couldn't, and we eventually had to put her in an old person's home just because we couldn't, it's not control, we couldn't protect her. Like, the dementia had escalated so badly. Dude, we saw it. So I lived with this firsthand for 3 years. I saw it. And dude, this guy's fucking a year or two away from literally walking the streets in the middle of the night in his underwear.
No, like, he really is.
Yeah.
Just share my screen again. Watch this. Somebody asked, where's Joe's corn pop? There it is. I'm delighted to have the endorsement of my old pal, Corn Pop.
Dude, the naked, listen, dude, we make fun of the sheep all the time, but they cannot deny the naked eye. Like, yeah, you could, the media could keep using the word gaff all they want. These aren't gaffes, man. The dude is gone. He's gone. He's in cognitive decline. It's over, man. Come on. Get him.
And their whole thing is this. I mean, Corn Pop's reluctant
leg hair.
Fourth quarter endorsement of Joe Biden. Their strategy right now is, look, we have this guy he has total dementia. Let's get a strong vice president in there and let's try to manipulate and get our agenda across. So, but who's the strong vice president? Now I'm hearing they're looking at Stacey Abrams or whatever, the Stacey whatever, the
gap tooth,
the fat chitlins eating, fried chicken swilling,
gap tooth.
Like, oh my God, from Georgia,
bro.
Right?
Listen. Bro, listen. The people, as much as I make fun of sheep, I think they reach. They'll and you throw fear and hunger and economic pain on top of it. They will be. The vice president is what CNN tries telling you is important. I think the people in the middle of the independents are going to look at it and say, you insult our intelligence so much that you would put this fucking guy who's should be in an old person's home, you put him up as your guy. Like, this is me kind of stealing Rogan's thing. Like, the Democrats are basically saying, we think you fucking this is worse than WMDs. Like, this is so in your fucking face that the fact that all the politicians too. Like the fact these all politicians are endorsing him, and we're basically telling you we think you are so fucking dumb and so pathetic that we're literally going to put someone with dementia up and you're going to vote for him anyway. Dude, it's insulting. You don't have to go deep down a political rabbit hole to be the Democrats they think you're the sheep. I say sheep all the time, and they're telling you this. They really do view you as worthless sheep. That's why they're all eugenicists too. Like they view you as worthless fucking sheep, welfare queens that they could buy off with some bread in NFL on TV.
That's all it is. And the way they write, and this is why every minority, especially the black community and even some of the Hispanic community should be, especially the black community. They just constantly victimize the black community all the time. They literally say the vulnerable members of the African American community. Coronavirus is taking out a great swath of them.
Dude, I told you, bro. I've been telling you for 2 years the black men are going to start pushing back, and they are. And they are. They're
starting to wake up. They're starting to realize who the real Uncle Toms are. The real Uncle Toms are your Snoop Dogs. The real Uncle Toms are your Jay-Z's. The real Uncle Toms are these idiots who are flaunting this poverty lifestyle.
Even Snoop came along after they went with the Kobe bullshit after his death. Even Snoop's like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Like, it almost took something like that. The black dude, they brainwashed some of the black dudes thinking they were going to be immune to the neutering. That's what
exactly.
happened. They're like, listen, no, the feminist and fucking
dude, on average, I'd say on average,
the media, the media gave the wink to some of the fucking black dudes, and they believed it. That we are trying to neuter these fucking crackers. You are immune. Don't worry about it. And the black dudes slowly started to realize that motherfuckers, when push comes to shove, they're always going to side with the feminist. They're always going to say, you motherfucker, you aren't there's an oppression Olympics and you aren't even fucking close to if you are a straight fucking black dude, you aren't even close to the top of that oppression pyramid.
Nope.
You are close to the fucking bottom of that. The mayor of Chicago is your fucking overlord. The lesbian black
with the catfish eyes.
Yeah, what the fuck? She's got like 8 oppression check marks, motherfucker. You are. He is your overlord. If oppression is currency, then you ain't shit anymore. I might only have a nickel, but you only have $1. Like that bitch has got $100 bill. That is your new queen. Like so. I think they're starting to snap out of it. Like,
I think so too. I think so too.
The Snoop Kobe thing actually made me happy. It was like, oh, now you get it, motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, you thought you and Kobe were immune? You're not fucking immune, motherfucker. They want your balls too, son. Like that's
what it is. Yeah. That's the agenda. It's an anti-male agenda at the end of the day.
100% it is, dude. 100% it is. The future is female. Like even the black dude from Star Wars, he pushed back too. He like after Star Wars was released, like this thing fucking sucks. You guys,
dude, it was horrible. It's cringy.
Yeah, they try to make the Asian woman as fucking queen. It was they're starting to get it, and it was obvious from the beginning that and they're starting to snap out of it, which is it's a good thing. Like it's keep your balls. Don't let them fucking fool you. You're not off limits. They want all our testicles.
The most deballed societies always devolve into tyranny. Yeah. Always. Because it allows masculinity to be destroyed. It allows unchecked third and fourth wave femininity to go rampant, feminism. And it allows a tyrant who is usually a weak-minded individual to rise up and gain power.
Is there ever a more proper time to need real men and masculinity than an economic fucking meltdown depression?
Absolutely.
Where strength, stoicism, resilience, no fear. If there was ever a time for men, it's now. Like this is not a time to be afraid and hunker and oh my God, what's this vibe? Like no. That was great and fuck at the top of the bubble. Good for you. Like this is not that time. The dudes who will the society will flourish if men become men again during all this shit. I don't know. It doesn't matter if it lasts 6 months, 2 years, 3 years. If the guys who man up and the areas where men are being men, it's going to be required. This will test us. It will test what we're made of. It's not going to be easy. Dude,
you know what I learned, Gus? You know, testosterone is always vilified. It's bad mouthed. It's looked at as some sort of oppressive thing. People don't realize, man. You know, with all the chemicals out there, with all the stuff out there, and you know, where one time, you know, I was like, I mean, you look at all the stuff that's out there, right? With you know, and like these anti-suppressive hormone stuff, and whatnot, right? And what happens is that testosterone levels get attacked. You know, you get slaughtered. You know, your test levels are down. You know, all that stuff comes apart. And then on top of that, you know, young boys are coming out. Look at the young boys these days, man. They're all walking around with like little man boobs on. They all got this voided out look in their faces. They look like, you know, they look soft. It wasn't like when we were growing up, you know. It's ridiculous. Look, I see so many guys, so many young boys that are, you know, that are just soft. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing was, like, I remember paying CJ a visit, and then my wife and I were like, dude, his boys are boys. They got that spark of life. They rough, they tumble. They're like little men. You know what I'm saying? They got facial hair like 12, you know? I over here in New York, you know, these kids, they're like 16 years old. They don't even have facial hair. They're soft little bodies. And then we're vilified. And what I realized, Gus, that testosterone is not some oppressive thing. Testosterone is the hormone of self-control. It is the hormone of justice. It's the hormone of you know, of righteous indignation over what's going on, bro. And that's why they're trying to stop it.
It is the hardest, and I think I've told you this before, the hardest motherfuckers I've met in my life in 42 years, from age 5 to age 42, are the ones who do have self-control. It's not the raging lunatic who starts bar fight. Testosterone isn't the little lunatic who starts bar fights every weekend. Testosterone is the ability to know you could actually do danger, but have restraint. And I view, if I was forced to encapsulate masculinity and all this, it's the ability, it really is the ability to endure pain and heart. That's all part of it.
Yeah.
Like dude, life is not fucking easy. Like the fact that society has gravitated to, you should probably take a pill for that, or we need counseling, or we need this, or you need to dude, no, you don't. You just have to man the fuck up. You have to stop being a pussy. Like, you are gonna die one day. We're all gonna fucking die one day. And life is gonna punch you in the mouth, fucking try to cut your head off. Life is fucking hard. And if you want to, you have, again, masculinity, you have to be able to absorb it, dust your fucking shit off, and focus on your family, your fucking wealth, your circle, your purpose. Like, what the fuck am I trying to accomplish? It's easy. I've never been guilty of ever being garnering like sympathy. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on. It doesn't matter if it's a business, my dad dying. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. I don't need your fucking sympathy. I don't need shit. Like, my problem has been occasionally going down bats of hedonism. Like, yes, in my 20s, I liked booze and poontang way more than I should have probably. But like, we all got our demons. But the fact that the culture, like, dude, the difference, think about it as the difference between France and Poland. Look at the way those two one is so sensitive and fragile and blah, blah, blah. And the other one is so tough as nails. And I think part of that might just be a result of past suffering. Or like, when's the last time the culture or society experienced hardship? Doesn't matter if it's economic or tyrannical or a war or invasion or fucking communist dictatorship, whatever the fuck. The people that come from shit are usually tough as nails.
Yep.
Like the people who come from pampered societies and pampered cultures and pampered neighborhoods and families, those are usually your biggest fucking pussies.
Exactly.
Like,
And on top of that, they're the ones who believe authority the most.
100%. Yeah, they kowtow to it. They kowtow to it. And so, yeah, I grew up in like a middle class neighborhood, but my parents came over penniless and were washing fucking dishes, and they made us fucking little late. Well, dude, they engaged in beating the shit out of us in child labor at 5 years old. Like, and I'm not crying about it. It made me hard. Like where other guys I grew up with, no, his dad was a doctor, mom was a lawyer, blah blah blah, and they never worked. They sat around and played Nintendo all day, blah blah blah. And those are the guys who, when shit hits the fan, they go off and cry in a fucking corner. Where the guys who are hard came from whatever, dude. I gotta hate using a Rocky analogy, but it really is Eye of the Tiger. Even if you look at the MMA guys, like think about the top tier MMA guys, they come from nothing, like pop, like hard as fucking nails.
Look at Khabib, bro. Freaking grew up in war-torn Dagestan.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Pick an MMA fighter. Very rare.
All of them.
Yeah, very rarely is it some fucking, it's a Rockefeller.
Here we have, exactly. Yeah. Here we have William Mimsy III. He's a soon-to-be contender of the UFC. William Mimsy, how are you, sir? Yes, I am in a pool of privilege. I was, during the time when my father took me out to tennis, I was fascinated by boxing, and there began my MMA career. No, he gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, dude, that's what I mean. There has to usually a background of suffering or some sort of suffering just makes you ready for it. Again, I love Nietzsche. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It makes you callous, and not in a sociopathic, psychopathic way.
No, in a stoic kind of way.
100%. You have to be able to absorb it. And again, not to go like to the Jobs commencement speech at Stanford, but he kind of brought up a lot of those points. Like, you guys are gonna fucking die one day. What the fuck are you worried about? Go fucking conquer life, pussy. Like, and he didn't get as fucking savage as that, but it's that bad things are gonna happen to you. So do you want to fucking cry about it, or do you want to try to conquer the world? I've often said, either the world fucking grabs you by the throat, or you grab the world by the throat. One or the other is going to happen. Either the world's going to eat you and you're going to be this fragile, anxiety-filled, walking on eggshells motherfucker, or you're not going to put up with shit from anyone. Like you are either a conqueror or you are conquered by this life.
That's exactly correct. You're either victim or victor. You cannot be both, man. You're either powerful or you're pitiful.
Dude, couldn't agree more. And I think what might come out of this is it's going to toughen a whole lot of people up, like the emasculation of children, all that. I think that's all going to end. I don't think people won't put up with liberal propaganda, especially in regards to like political correctness and feelings, when they are starving. They don't have time for it. They don't have patience for it. If you're living in a bubble economy and this and that, everyone puts up with everything. Just like malinvestment occurs, mal culture occurs. But in tough times, dude, people don't want to hear about your fucking. The people got their own fucking problems. People don't want to hear about your fucking problems.
You don't see those pasty white with the sunken eyes, fat out of shape kids with the scraggly beards and the man boobs and the scully cap, out there protesting social justice.
Bro, even Bill Maher turned on him. Like about calling it the China virus. He turned on him like last week, and they try to like scare him. Like, oh, you're a racist. You're doing. Bill Maher's like, it's fucking China virus. Fuck you. We don't care anymore. Like, fuck you. It's a China virus. Dude, it's fuck you. Like, these people they're losers and nerds anyway. Like,
exactly.
If you're worried, dude, if you have time to go on social media all day and literally cry about words, then you're not a conqueror. You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. Words. I'm so sit around thinking about a fucking pronoun for fucking 6 hours and then wonder why you're not rich. Like, dude, fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, like I told you, there's still some vestiges of it, but I'll make a prediction. the PC shit is dead. It might take 6 months. It might take 12 months. But Alyssa Milano, Cher, and Bette fucking Midler aren't going to be on Twitter talking shit anymore. People don't have time for it, dude. They're like, bitch, my fucking kids can't eat. You want to tell me what I say? Like, fuck you. It's the people. They won't put up with it anymore, dude. It's going to turn on them, and it's overdue.
It's over. It's trending down. Nobody cares about this BS, man. Nobody cares. It's. I think we have an opportunity here for having incredibly wicked freedom, man. Incredibly vibrant freedom.
It's going to go one of two ways, man. Just like I think, just like 2008. And me and CJ talked about this last week, and the more I view it, the more it's starting to reek of that. Like, especially with the money printing and the bailouts, the $1,200 checks still haven't went out. I think there'll be a faction that'll observe this and get much more liberty focused and think about a Tea Party versus Occupy. So I think the sides will grow more. There'll be a lot more freedom loving, more masculine, more patriotic shit grow, and I think there'll be a lot more Bernie bullshit grow too. Like the welfare queens will migrate that way. Yeah, 100%. Like, dude, when you run the numbers and you really look at the math, like a lot of these people are making more money. Why the fuck are they going to go back to work? Like they're begging, they're begging for the quarantine to continue. Like these people who are I'm starting to think they're not even scared. They're like, this is a fucking raise, like between the state and the feds. And they're like, yeah, we should stay in for another 6 months. I'm like, what? Like 6 months? You're fucking nuts. But I guess if you just got a raise from the state and feds, then this is fucking epic. Just sit around. And though I bet you there's some sort of causation or correlation if you take the Twitter trolls who are begging to stay locked up for another 2 months and ran them versus the Treasury Department and state fucking unemployment office checks, there'd be a massive correlation there. Dude, because people are like, I'm about to default on my mortgage. My employer literally told me I have a week before he lets me go. And you want me to stay in for another 2 months? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So there has to be there will be freedom lovers on this one side of this. I think that were people who were previously in the middle will gravitate to one of the two sides, depending which narrative they believe or accept.
Absolutely right, man. During this whole lockdown thing, I was like, there's a guy that I follow on Twitter because he's just so freaking cool, man. This guy's name is Carnivore Aurelius. I don't know if you follow him or not, but this guy is an absolute gem when it comes to CJ, you want to share my screen? Okay. I think CJ just walked away. Oh, there he is. I thought he went to go pour another bottle of tequila. But that's what Carnivore Aurelius said. I love what he says. Old you. This, he's talking about people in lockdown, right? This is old you. Porn daily, eat seed oils and sugar, never exercise, no purpose, never meditate, flabby body. Now, romantic partner, carnivore diet, exercise daily, take responsibility, meditate 20% a day, ripped, 10% body fat, dangerously attractive and driven. Come on, use this time to reinvent yourself, folks. Use this time to reinvent yourself.
It's like I said, you're either going to get stronger and harder, or you're going to fucking get weaker. That's gonna. There's only two directions. This will test men, dude. That's what it comes down to. And if hopefully people view it as a way to get their shit together. Or be a man instead of whatever. Or, who knows? To each their own. I hope it goes our way. As always, I hope it goes our way. But if dude, that's why I can't even watch the political media anymore because it's so fucking. It's
a clown show at this point, bro.
Dude. I've migrated more to finance the last 5-6 weeks for business reasons and for production, obviously. But then I'll flip back to, dude, I'll always CNN for 5 minutes, MSNBC, just to get a gauge of the narrative and stuff, and because you want to see it, right? And they are pumping harder than ever, dude, harder than ever. Fear, welfare, blah 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 blah. Even AOC. So on the money printing day, unemployment day, there was that famous Kramer picture I sent you guys. They made it too obvious. So, and AOC fucking blasted it on Twitter, and she's like, "This is a dying capitalism taking a fucking selfie." And I'm like, the proper response is, "Bitch, this isn't capitalism. This is social. This is corporate welfare. This is just fucking. This is more Karl Marx shit than it is capitalism."
Exactly. She's so stupid and brain dead. She can't even tell the difference.
She's trying to flip the narrative, dude. The narrative is, oh, look, the capitalists did it again. This isn't capitalism, bitch. This is your friends bailing out the banker friends, and this is nothing close to capitalism. Capitalism without bankruptcy is like Christianity without hell. Like fucking bankruptcy is part of capitalism. Assets marked to market instead of marked to unicorn. This isn't capitalism. Dude, central bank is in the Communist fucking manifesto. Go fucking read it. Like this is 100% corporate fucking welfare. This is crony capitalist. This is whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's not laissez-faire. Laissez-faire, go bye-bye. Like, so don't that's what I'm saying. The narrative, they're going to try to pull the narrative and create the frame in their direction. That's why so those who are misinformed will be like, told you so. Capitalism, motherfucker, it's not capitalism. Capitalism, capitalism, Delta and Boeing would be gone. They'd be gone. There would be. And just to let you know how this is the level that it really makes me vomit in my mouth. The airlines literally negotiating what's a loan and what's a bailout. Like 70% of it, I think, is what they came to the agreement on. At the same time, they canceled 3 of my flights the last 5 days. Wow. And these aren't flights for this week. These are flights one's for 5 weeks from now, one's for 2 months from now, one's for 10 weeks from now. They canceled the flights and didn't offer me to refund my credit card. They offered to give me airline credit, so airline credit sounds nice and dandy, but if you
until you go out of business,
forget about out of business. Airline credit, what airline credit really is, and the consumer needs to understand this. Airline credit is me giving the airline a loan, a 0 interest loan for products and services not provided yet. They're basically saying, we're canceling what you bought. We had an agreement. We're canceling it. And instead of giving your money back, you're going to let us borrow this money until you decide to use it again. Like, where did I sign up for that? Like, am I the Federal Reserve? No, what the fuck are you talking? Give my fucking money back. So I called my credit card, and the credit card sided with same for all of you listening. The same holds true for StubHub, Ticketmaster, hotels. If any of you have any hotel, airline, sporting event, anything, dude, call your credit card. Don't deal with the merchant. They're going to try to give you credits at their business, saying, "Oh, no problem. Yeah, we'll give you a credit. Next time you decide to stay at our hotel in 2 years, you could use the credit." Bitch, am I giving you a loan for 2 years? Give my fucking money back. Your credit. Call the credit card company and say, "Motherfucker, listen, I want a refund on these charges," or close the credit card down. Fucking blow me. This is a depression. Give me my shit back. Like, no, dude, be fucking ruthless.
Yes.
This is the time, dude. Forget Mary Sue, the customer service fucking rep. Be fucking ruthless. These motherfuckers think you are dumb. Be ruthless. Every single aspect. That's the kind of shit they're doing. They just got a bunch of printed money. They just got a fucking bailout, and now they want to cancel your products and services and have you give them a loan too. Yeah. Fuck them all. The airlines, the hotels, the ticket brokers, fuck them all. Call your credit cards, dispute the charge, get your fucking money back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The easiest way, if they don't give it back, just call up your credit card company and be like, "Yo, they cancel on me. It's services and products not rendered," and your credit card company will quickly reverse the charge.
They did for me right away.
Yep.
Across the board.
Absolutely.
Two sporting events, 2 hotel visits, a bunch of air tickets. Not happening, dude. Not happening. I don't need motherfucker. I don't need a StubHub credit for 9 months. Am I going to the Orange Bowl next year? Like, give me my fucking money back. No, dude. Seriously, think about the level of scam they're running on people. It's what the fuck are you going to do? What in 2020 in April? What the fuck are you going to do with a StubHub credit? Like, give me a fucking break. What a fucking bunch of bullshit. Fuck you. So be fucking ruthless. And that's what we talked about. So the society will go one of two ways. Men will be weaker and wither. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, some United Airline credit sounds good. I'll book it. Or you mean like, motherfucker, when the fuck what do you think next time I'm fucking taking United to fucking France? Give my fucking money back. Like,
people shouldn't have any fear of corporations. People shouldn't have any fear of financial institutions. People shouldn't have any fear of any of that. Look, it's if you want to learn how the system works, you want to grow a pair of balls. Now's the time to do it, man. Now is the time to do it because be ruthless. Because look, these people are ruthless with your money. You got to be ruthless.
100%. They are ruthless with your purchase power. They are ruthless with your tax dollars. They are getting bailed out. They're going to fuck the consumer. The government, dude. Cut their fucking balls off. Cut every testicle you see in front of it. Cut it off. They're trying to cut yours off. Like I said, the world is either going to grab you by the throat or you're going to grab it by the throat. So these motherfuckers got the Fed. They got the Treasury Department. Now they're coming after your shit too. So listen, you cancel my flight, no problem. Give my money back. Transaction never happened. Have a good fucking day. Don't let them con you with credit bullshit. Don't let them con you with this. It's a scam. That's a loan. If you go to take a business class, you're giving them a loan. Get your fucking money back. Shut it down. Get your shit back. This is the way it's going to play out. You're going to see the next 6 months, next 18 months. You're going to see a lot of shit change, a lot of shit go away. When companies get desperate, when people get desperate, that's also when they try fucking you over harder. Fraud increases. It's a free fall, dude. It's a free fall for revenue. It's a free fall for capital, and people are going to start fucking try to fuck you in any direction they can. That's just the way it works. If a person or an entity is insolvent, it starts getting really fucking desperate with the way it conducts itself.
I love what Ronan Returns on live chat says. Operation Grow Balls engaged. It is 2020.
Dude,
yes, I like that.
Dude, chop them.
CJ, I like that, man. That's dope.
Chop them all down, dude.
Yeah. Operation Grow Balls engaged. It's 2020. Love it. Put that on a t-shirt.
What's that circle diagram? The strong men or good times create weak men create bad times create strong men. It's fucking true. We're in bad times, and hopefully it creates some fucking strong men. Don't let these people fucking con you, dude. Don't let these people con you. They're out for fucking blood. Doesn't matter doesn't matter if it's the Fed, the fucking Treasury, your governor and mayor, the fucking corporation. You're gonna they're gonna try to fuck you in the ass in every single direction. The only question is, are you gonna allow it? So yeah, what a time to be alive, dude.
It truly is, man. It truly is. Yeah. On top of everything else, this craziness hopefully will be coming to an end very soon. I have a feeling that it will. I don't know if I told you this. I was going to share this yesterday. I shared this on the Patreon, but the Trump administration has kicked to the curb the Bill Gates, World Health Organization, Fauci model. They kicked it to the curb, and their whole little vaccine thing they had going on, they kicked that thing to the curb. And Dr. Jerome Adams, the Surgeon General, says we're following the real data. And that's why, dude, I mean, look how screwed up these fucking liberals are. In New York, right? They just added 3,700 people to the dead roll to make the death rate from this COVID-19 thing look a lot bigger, right? And when you look at it, it says the actual certificate reads death from COVID-19 and or something similar, basically. That's what it says. Or death from COVID-19 or similar. What the hell does that mean?
Dude, a liberal would never manipulate data. You're just being paranoid.
You're right.
There's no way.
Because you know what? They want to extend the lockdown in New York.
Of course.
So all of a sudden, 3,700 people that died who were all tested negative or whatnot, or died for they went in for they went in because they had diarrhea. They went in because they broke their thumb and they wind up dying in the hospital from a communicable disease because that happens all the time. Now they're dead because of COVID. Now you just added 3,700 people to making the death toll in New York over 10,000. so you can extend the lockdown. Look how sick these people are.
Dude, they are putting California surfers and joggers in handcuffs. People without anyone within 200 yards of them. Yeah. So the cops and whatever are running onto the beaches. There'll be a surfer or a jogger or someone walking his dog alone, no one within 4 football fields of them. They will run up and they will put cuffs on him or give him a $500 whatever number the ticket is. And by the way, and the cops that show up to do that, no mask, no gloves, no nothing. It's all like, if you want to know the level of scam and power hunger and all the rest, how is that a social gathering? If this is such a danger, why aren't you wearing gloves and a mask? And how to solve this danger is stealing $500 of mine going to solve it? Like, this is a dangerous time to live in a communist regime, especially the governors. Like, so if you're in Cali, if you're in New York, if you're in a deep blue state, this is a really bad time. Yep. Like these people are fucking lunatics. And Governor Gavin, we have in our possession these motels, these hotels. Like they're seizing hotels. Like what the fuck is that? And what are you putting in there? Junkies? Like what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, basically junkies. Yeah. Junkies who don't have COVID because they're outside all the time, soaking up vitamin D. They're not even sick.
Meanwhile, you have ER doctors. You have a bunch of ER doctors saying this is our lowest traffic in 15 years. We have one COVID patient in 2 weeks. Yeah. You have other ER people posting synchronized dancing videos of doing the fucking Gloria Stefan fucking Congo. This is such a tragedy that these people have 12 hours to put together. It's such a virtue signaling, and people
bullshit, dude. It's such hype. It's a psyop, man. And notice,
disgusting.
Gus, you notice the flu and pneumonia cases this year, right? Dude, no, gone.
Dude, do you think
mysteriously disappeared,
bro? Do you think in the middle of World War II or the beaches or Vietnam, or do you think it was such hell for these people, with these men with such enormous balls? Do you think these soldiers faced with that had the time to do synchronized fucking dance routines? Like, this is such a fucking joke.
They landed on the beaches of Normandy and they started doing the Macarena.
Yeah, let's get this on Snapchat. Just because, this is important to the dude. Come on, man. Okay, if you have a few isolated hospitals that were overwhelmed for a few weeks, like, okay, fine. But like the whole country outreach, like, oh my God, support our like, give me they're doing, and I've seen like 30 videos, like that's the new thing now. This is such a real threat to the fear is so real that they're posting fucking Margarina videos. Like, give me a fucking break, man. Yep. Enough of this fucking propaganda. Enough of this bullshit. Virtue signaling makes me sicker than PC.
So Gus, our death toll is 10,000 in New York, right? It's supposed to be like bombshell, it's supposed to be like, the war zone in the hospitals. We have a literally, I think it's like a 4,000 bed or 5,000 bed hospital convert in Jacob Javits Center. If you've been to Javits Center, it's a massive civic center, huge, right? It's empty, completely empty. Same thing with that hospital shit.
There's been reports all over like that. There, like the I believe a military hospital that went up in Seattle had like
and they had to take it down.
One person, like, okay, so they could say, oh, well, the policies we've instituted are actually, that just means they're working, blah blah blah, or that means this is all overblown bullshit. Like,
and you got to ask yourself, why are these bloody Democrat-controlled states screaming bloody murder over this whole thing? Like they're asking, like acting like Chicken Little.
Fear. The same reason they've called everyone who's conservative or libertarian Hitler every single election site. Fear. That's all they have, dude. Is fear. Victim. They are in the business of keeping people scared. That's all. So is this really shock? Does COVID kill some old people? Sure. Okay, fine. Does that mean I have to give you more money, become your bitch, and go work in your labor camp? That's not fucking happening, bitch. Like, so yeah, they're in the business of selling fear, dude. fear. We know this. We know the drill, dude. What else are they going to sell? Like, that's all they could do. They have to rationalize, like many other people, they have to rationalize their own existence. So if you're someone like us who views government almost as non-essential or non-existent or whatever, I'm like, dude, I don't need you for dicks. Fuck off. All you do is steal from me every year. Point guns at me.
Yeah,
like, fuck you.
Exactly.
So their whole sales pitch is, government good, government good,
government good. Look at us. We're wearing what is it called?
You need
uniforms. Look at us.
You need us. You need us. Without us, you'd be nothing. Like, yeah, I mean, dude, you remember the old Obama thing? You didn't build that. You didn't build, motherfucker.
Hold on. You didn't build that.
Yeah.
Somebody else did. Somebody else built that.
Dude,
if it wasn't for government who made the roads and government that took care of the infrastructure, how are you going to take care of your business?
Dude,
that's the whole thing.
Your Obama and Clinton are so fucking good, dude. They really are.
I'll tell you right now. During this time that I'm in quarantine with Hillary, Hillary's on the other side of the house in Chappaqua. I'm actually not in Chappaqua. I'm in Harlem. you might ask yourself why I'm doing it in Harlem, because I love ethnic women, Gus. And I tell you right now, I'm in Spanish Harlem, and let me tell you, my God,
dude, all they sell.
Epstein didn't kill himself,
bro. All they sell is fear.
That's it.
Victimhood. They don't. Those motherfuckers will never go. The conversation about men being strong, let's get our shit together, let's kick some ass. You'd never see any of those people saying that. Like, come on, dude. All they sell is weakness and dependency. And
you're a victim. We're victims in this together.
That's like, dude, fuck off. It's a silly ass fucking sales pitch that if you are weak or late, it works on you. And it's like, if you want to be left alone and conquer and dominate, and no, it doesn't work on you at all. You're like, dude, fuck you. Especially most of the people they're like career politician. Dude, Bernie's never had a job. He's 80 years old. Like, I mean,
no, never.
For fuck's sake.
You saw that he was on some Instagram live stream with some Shaniqua girl lady, like 12-inch long press on nails and whatnot, and Bernie's such an idiot, dude. He sold out faster than the toilet paper, bro.
Dude, we had this guy that fucking went to high school with, and he literally has been slinging dope since he was fucking like 14, and he's 42 now. He's my age. Motherfucker's never had a real job. He's been a dealer his whole life, and everyone like jokes around. I mean, it's not like our immediate circle, but everyone jokes around like, will this motherfucker get a job before he's 90? Like, it's amazing. And listen, dude, I'm a libertarian. I don't care if you fucking snort heroin off the floor. None of my business. But Bernie is like that dude on steroids. He's even worse. At least that dude provides fucking products in an open market. They're illegal products. Like, he only works 30 minutes a day. They're illegal products. But
guys, during this time of quarantine and lockdown, I'll tell you right now, man, between cocaine and adrenochrome, I'm doing quite nice.
Dude, you know Clinton is a raging cokehead. There's no fucking doubt.
Hold on. I'm getting a blowjob from Reginald.
Right. The gay. He's so gay. The gay.
He is dude. There are so many dudes that are connected in Chicago that I know. They're like, yeah, that guy's totally flaming. He had so many gay dudes that were surrounding him that wound up dead right before he became president.
Dude, you could tell by the way he carries himself. He's totally feminine qualities. Have
you seen pictures of Michelle pre-trans?
No.
Ooh, I gotta send you those photos.
Yeah, dude, I love it. No, I've always said, dude, both Obama and Clinton both are incredibly smooth talking motherfuckers. There's Obama.
That's why I said I speak well.
Yeah, no, dude, it's like Billy D. Williams with fucking the Ricardo Montalban. Remember Ricardo Montalban, the Treasure Island guy? Yeah. Well, Billy D and Ricardo were both like totally smooth, like, and that's Obama's gay as fucking. Clinton's literally a fucking pedophile rapist, but they're very smooth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, blah. Yeah. They're predators, like they're smooth talking predators.
They are. Oh my god, the worst kind, man.
They're not what you see is what you get. They're bullshitters. They're
con men.
Dude, they are.
I had a business partner who met Bill Clinton personally at this conference, and he's like, dude, my guy hates Clinton, right? And Bill, I'll come up to you, Bill. Just I like to hold people by the hand, and when I hold them by the hand, I grip their hand, Gus, with both hands. And I look them in the eye, and I purse my lips, and I said, "Thank you for being here."
They're like,
and my friend is like, dude, all of a sudden you hate the guy, but then you start liking him. It's weird,
dude. He's charming. You could be, dude. Read the sociopathy checklist and psychopathy checklist. Charm, superficial charm is part of it. Like it disarms people. They're charming. They're both charming dudes. Like, dude, I'm the biggest fucking capitalist on planet Earth, and they're charming motherfuckers. Like, if I didn't know their politics and I was hanging out with those two fucking homos at a bar, I'd be like, these are some fucking charming dudes. Like, they're funny. Yep. They're cool. Yeah. But you get what once you realize that's all part of the sales pitch. Like, that's just that's a mask. Like, that's all bullshit. Like, that's part of how they lure you in. Mm-hmm. They are the least. They're not genuine. They're not self. It's all a
flytrap, man.
It's a total scam. It's a total scam. They're charming as fuck, but it's a scam. 100%. Yeah,
right.
Dude, predators choose different techniques. Some use brute force. Some use charm, like a Venus flytrap, to lure you in. And Obama and Clinton are those guys. Dude, 100%. They're disarm you with their smooth blah, blah, blah. They bring you in. By the way, I'm taxing you 90%. Like, what? Excuse me? What just happened?
Look, guys, I tell you right now, it goes to play fund, what's called midnight basketball, Gus, in Chicago. Midnight basketball. That's what I like to do, Gus. I like to have midnight basketball.
Such fucking assholes. Anyway, dude, I gotta get back to the Russian IT guys.
Do your thing. You'll get back to Russian's IT guys, my friend. They'll make all sorts of wonderful things.
Bro, they're really good, man. They're really good. They're
awesome. I remember dealing with one Russian guy. I write the beautiful code. I'm like, okay.
Dude, at IT, chess, and mathematics, they are sharks.
They're amazing. They're engineers. They're freaking brilliant, man. That's why I like Russian weapon systems. I'm a fan. I am a fan. They get shit done. Like, dude, when they went into Syria, dude, the entire NATO and even the U.S. military's jaw hit the floor at the operational efficiency of these guys. Incredible.
They're good at what they're good at, dude. Even behind the steel curtain, they produced amazing chess players. Like,
they did.
Yeah, I mean, you can't deny that.
Absolutely.
Yes, dude. Pleasure as always. I'm gonna get back.
Always.
Yeah, I'll text you guys shortly.
You got it. Cheers. Take care. Folks, thank you all for listening in. We'll be back next week. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Make sure you subscribe. Help us out. You know you love us. With that being said, El Cuco, take it away.